Earlier that week, I saw a pre-approval come through for her, or I saw that she had submitted a pre-approval for this company. And even that, look at the grace. I didn't follow up with this lady like I should have been on it. Like, hey, I saw you such and such and such. I didn't do that. But she reached out. It's like, I got my approval. I'm ready to go. I think I found the house. I just want to go over there tomorrow. Friday night. It's like 4 or 5 o'clock now. I have 2 people reaching out. I did not mention that the 2 people are reaching out about the same community. So I'm like, yeah, I'm available tomorrow. I can meet you this time. I'm told one I'll meet her the other time. And I think one called in while I was on the phone and I was like, I'll call you back. So I got right back to her. And then I realized, oh, okay, things change. You just can't meet them out there at the community anymore. So I let them know, okay, let's schedule your home buyers consult for in the morning so that, you know, we can have the home buyers consult in the morning, get the buyer brokerage signed off on, then meet at the community in the evening. So did that, got up that morning. I ended up going to the office that morning. So I had the consult with both. Let's say I had one at 10 and I think I had the other one. No, maybe I had one at 9 and the other one at 11, or one at 10 and one at 11, whatever. And then I met one at the community at 1:30 and the other one at 3 or something like that. It's a week later and I still smell it. Hey, today is March 26, 2025. It is 5:22 p.m. and I am going to record this video. This is going to be more of a testimony type video. It's also going to be encouragement. I know you see my real estate stuff in the background, but this is definitely going to be more of it's either probably going to go on my personal page and probably my real estate page for agents as encouragement. As you can see, I wrote a book called The Ugly Side of Real Estate. And despite the title, I do share a lot of encouragement to keep on going and just things to avoid and all that good stuff. So if you're interested in real estate, know someone that is interested in real estate, please check out this book on Amazon. It's only like $11. Like, you spend $11 on much less, so you can support your girl. So I thank you in advance. But we can talk about the ugly sides of real estate. You know, it comes with the business. We also have to be mindful. I have to share the beautiful sides. And I also want to share this as like kind of a reminder for myself as like a video diary, because I do keep a video diary. Because when I tell you, I share in the book, like there has been many times that I have wanted to quit real estate. Yeah, go ahead and get the book. So before I get into it, you see my hair is doing something crazy. It's been doing its own thing all day, going every which way. And part of me is like, oh, I like the wild look. But I'll probably look back at this video and be like, why you didn't do something to your hair? Before I start here, let me tell you yesterday. So I taught a class today and I reserved the day before to teach the class. So today's Wednesday. I said, all right, Friday I was gonna work on the class. Didn't get to work on the class. I was like, all right, I left Tuesday clear. I'll work on the class. When I tell you, I got such a bad headache, a migraine, I was out. Like, I'm never out this long. It could take me out, but when I tell you I was out, I did not start fully working on my presentation until 9 p.m. last night. So that's a testimony moment in itself right there. This morning, get up to take my oldest daughter to school, load up the car, load up all the things, because after I drop her, going to the chiropractor, then going to pick up some things for today, my class.
Get some help.
And then going to the office. Tried to turn the car, like 3 times the car wouldn't start. So you could say, man, your day started off rough. But look at the blessing in this. I was like, okay, let's take the other car. Look at God. We only had one car. One. Me, my mom, my sister. We only had one car to get around. As I was driving, I was thinking about a time my mother used to work at a stadium when we lived in South Florida, and either my sister forgot to pick her up or didn't, however, she didn't pick her up. My mother walked home. It started raining. And she said a little girl came out her house and ran to her and gave her an umbrella for her to continue home. So I think about that, and I still pray that family is blessed to this day for the grace and the kindness that they showed my mother. I'm telling you, like, I'm in my teens at this point. To be in my good age now, as of this recording, 44, and I can still recognize the goodness of God. Let me tell you, I done had a lot of trials. We've had trials over here, but I'm going to focus on the good, and the hope keeps me going. So I shared that, yeah, I could have been down, but God, thank you, I had another vehicle to get into. Okay, so going about my day now, taught the class while I was there. One of my partners in real estate gave me a little gift, which I opened when I came home, and I'll include the short that I'm going to post about that. But after my class, I went to a closing. I went to a closing, and that's part of one of the two closings and part of this testimony that I have to be sure to tell you, because I wanted to purposely wait until both had closed to come and share this with you. My God. So also today I had a home inspection on my listing that's under contract, and after my closing I went to another listing that I have for sale. And the sellers, they cooked fish before they left, and the house didn't smell great. Went over there today like a week later, and I still smell a faint smell because we've been having showings, but I have not received any offers. So I'm like, okay, let me go back to the house. So went back with air freshener and all that good stuff. Lord, please send me an offer on that home. Let's get that one under contract. And I don't pray that just for myself. I pray that for my clients too, because my prayer is, and I'm gonna insert this short here, God, connect me with the people I'm supposed to be working with. Like, I don't have to work with everybody. Connect me with who I'm supposed to be working with. Honesty time. Like, I'm at the point in business where I want to grow, but I also want peace. In business, they tell you to keep following up. But are they not responding? Because, God, that's not who I'm supposed to be working with. I wrote a whole book called The Ugly Side of Real Estate. Like, I know all money is not good money. But as an entrepreneur in a service-based business, I know I can't live in a bubble. I know I'm going to have to put myself out there, but I don't want to force things. Where are you guys at with this? I'm at the place where I am praying, Lord, connect me with the right people. Let me serve those who I am meant to serve, and let the clients that I work with be a pleasure to work with. In the meantime, I'll do my part and trust in the process. What's for me is for me, and what is for me will not pass me. Now, to tell you about how this came about, this is encouragement. If you are in the real estate business and you have those financial roller coasters, we already know about the emotional roller coasters. If you don't, get the book. But you'll be up and then you'll have a roller coaster. It could be emotional, it could be financial, it could be whatever, but it can be that way, right? I hope that if I'm supposed to continue in this business, I can do better with handling the emotional side of it, because it does wear on you. But I'm just going to recognize this blessing for what it is. I took notes to make me stay on track. Like I said, we are first quarter of 2025. 2023, 2024, it's like I feel like I'm working harder than I'm seeing the fruit for. And this is not the first time I felt like that in real estate. And I share my numbers in the book. But I'm just like, I'm doing the things. I just feel like I'm working harder than I'm seeing the fruit for. But I just continue to keep doing what I know I'm supposed to be doing on my end. But just doing the things, putting myself out there, like it probably looked like I was really busy because I keep doing the things, right? Prior to 2023, 2024, I felt like I really found my lane with YouTube and video. So I started making one video a week in 2018, and it just like continued to increase and pick up every year, right? And I do get a lot of my business from online, and you can see on page 5 of the book, I share my numbers. So every year I continue to go up. 2022, 2023, I had a decline. 2024, it was down. Shame on me, I have not done my 2024 numbers. I don't know if it was up from 2023. So I thought I found my groove, and then it tapered off. So I'm just like, gosh, I thought I had it. But the lesson there is like, you always have to change with the market. You have to flow with the market. When you see something isn't working, you have to adjust. And I did not do that. I kept doing the same thing, thinking like it's going to get back on track and catch up with me, because I just felt like I don't have time to figure this out. But I was humbled there. You're going to make the time, right? So instead of adjusting, I kept doing the same thing. I was in denial. And I had also been feeling for a while like, okay, God, what else am I supposed to be doing? Because apparently like real estate isn't it. Maybe this isn't it. So what else am I supposed to be doing? I've had that question for a while. Like, if it's not real estate, what is it? But I haven't felt led in any other direction to where I would say, yeah, let me make this change. Like, I'm getting into the teaching area and I'm taking the step to see how that, manifests. So I'm doing what I can do to take the step in the area, and what do they say? You take the step, God will reveal the rest, right? So that's what I've been doing, but I haven't felt like quit real estate and go back to school and get an IT degree. I haven't been feeling anything like that. Okay, so finally I was like, okay, I need to make some adjustments. So I made some adjustments, and I kept just doing the things, showing up, doing the work. And I was just hoping that things were going to come together. So now we're going to fast forward, and I'm going to say, we're going to fast forward to, let's say, a month and a half ago. It's a Friday night, and I get a call from somebody that says they found me online and they're interested in a community and they want to come down tomorrow to see the community. And then another call came through from another person, and I had talked to them before. I hadn't been doing great with following up with her either, but she had been in my database, right? She either texted or called and basically said she was ready to go. Rewind. Earlier that week, I saw a pre-approval come through for her, or I saw that she had submitted a pre-approval for this company. And even that, look at the grace. I didn't follow up with this lady like I should have been on it. Like, hey, I saw you such and such and such. I didn't do that. But she reached out. It's like, I got my approval. I'm ready to go. I think I found the house. I just want to go over there tomorrow. Friday night. It's like 4 or 5 o'clock now. I have 2 people reaching out. I did not mention that the 2 people are reaching out about the same community. So I'm like, yeah, I'm available tomorrow. I can meet you this time. I'm told one I'll meet her the other time. And I think one called in while I was on the phone and I was like, I'll call you back. So I got right back to her. And then I realized, oh, okay, things change. You just can't meet them out there at the community anymore. So I let them know, okay, let's schedule your home buyer's consult for in the morning so that, you know, we can have the home buyer's consult in the morning, get the buyer brokerage signed off on, then meet at the community in the evening. So did that, got up that morning. I ended up going to the office that morning. So I had the consult with both. Let's say I had one at 10 and I think I had the other one. No, maybe I had one at 9 and the other one at 11, or one at 10 and one at whatever. And then I met one at the community at 1:30 and the other one at 3 or something like that. I was like, let me pull up a seat and just sit here and work with the on-site agents, right? Even though it's like, wow, what? I'm just going through the motions. Because one lady, she got to drive for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. And I'm like, okay, let's see if she shows up. Because this is real estate. You don't count nothing official until actually you get to the closing table. Actually. But I'm just going with the flow. I'm just going to go to the next level. Go to the next step. I'm just going to go to the next step in what I'm supposed to be doing. Home buyers consultation. Meet with them. Let's see if they like the house. They might decide that they don't like the house. They might decide, okay, I'll continue to work with you. Or they might want to work with somebody else. I don't know. But I'm just going to go through the motion. So met with them. Both of them. Sweet as ever. Had a great day being out with them. Both of them ended up liking the homes that they saw online. The one that I had spoken with before, we're going to call her A. A had been out to see the home already with hubby. B had not seen the home. She only saw the home online. She liked the home too. Both of them wanted to put in offers. Can I also tell you that both homes are ready to close in 30 days. They had an option of closing 30 to 45 days. One chose 30, the other one chose 45, and they called back and was like, do you think it'd be too much to change it to 30 days?
What?
Okay, so we're going through the process, you know, the approval, all of that. So I'm just going through the motions, going through the processes and seeing how all is going to work out. So granted, I said that both of them liked the home. They wanted to put in offers, but I'm still not like, yeah.
Yes! Hell yeah!
Because how many times has it happened that you meet with clients and they're like, yes,
Yes!
we're going to submit an offer. And then by the time they get home, oh, we changed our mind. Oh, we want to keep looking. Oh, maybe that's not the house. Oh, so I never like take it as gospel what they tell me right there. Like, all right, you sleep on it. You get back to me. Let me know what you want to do. When I tell you both of them were solid, there was one of them that I was like, are you sure you want this type of house? Because it's something she had going on. I'm like, you sure this is the one you want? You sure you're good with such and such? Because I'm like, yeah, I want the business, but I want forever clients. Like, I don't want to just get you in a home just to say, oh, I got a closing and this is really isn't the house for you. So I wanted to make sure I did my due diligence as an agent, right? Okay. Let's just say for the sake of this video, they are neighbors. They're across the street from each other. When I tell you one of them is like 401, the other one is 402. I'm getting contracts submitting them to my office, 401 Peachtree Lane, 402 Peachtree Lane. These two ladies called me on the same day, wanted to see go to the same community. Both got houses ready to close in 30 days. They live right across the street from each other. The numbers, I'm just like, that ain't nothing but God. Nothing but God. And I did not tell you that buyer A, I had spoken with her before, but you know how I ended up speaking with her? Because she went to a community and put my name down, and I knew the on-site agent. So they were like, yeah, your client came out here, and I'm going through my database like, I don't know who that is. Like, who is this person? But that person, she just found me and just knew whenever she bought a home, she was going to use me as her agent. If that's not favor, I don't know what is. And I'm just going to take the blessing, because when I tell you it's not always like this, when I tell you it is not always like this. If you're in real estate, you know it is not always like this. This does not happen to me often. Now, God, if you want to keep it coming like this, thank you.
Thank you.
But this does not happen often, but I want to give you some encouragement. The encouragement is that things can change like this. And I don't know if this is a continual change. This may just be a right now blessing, whatever it is. It can change like this. Because January I had 2 closings and I had nothing else on the books. February, they reach out to me and then I get 2 closings for March out of like this. And it's not like they came to me and was like, I'm going to want to buy a home in 3 to 6 months or in a year I'll be ready, because I get a lot of that. They're ready to go right now. Okay, let me keep going, because that's not enough for you. The on-site agent there had said it had been relatively slow for the last couple of months. And the day I came out with them, he was like, man, people just been coming. I'm like, okay. Now, the past few days, now my thoughts, I'm going through the process, but it did not register or dawn on me. I was just doing the next right thing, just going through the process, right? And then I also didn't want to process too much and get on the emotional roller coaster and be like, oh, this is gonna happen, and then it doesn't. So I'm just kind of going through it, because it's not official until when? Until you actually close. Okay. So a question that I have, or you might be thinking, or that I thought of, like, did I do something to deserve this? I have been working on doing better in all areas. I could try to make something up. I could say, well, I fasted in January, or I cut out some things, or I've been starting my day better with, me time, reflection, trying to pray. But God really owes me nothing. So I can't say like, yes, this is directly connected. I finished my fast and then all of this happened. I can't say that. And at the end of the day, God really owes me nothing. So I'm just grateful. I'm going to recognize the blessing. I'm recording this as a reminder so that I can look back. If I get down, if I go down on the roller coaster, I can remember when it turned around like this, it can turn around again. So I'm recording this as encouragement. I'm not exactly where I want to be, but where I am is not bad. And I am very, very, very grateful. Now, I'm not sure of the exact wording, but it talks about getting God repaying you sevenfold or something sevenfold. I'm going to find it here. But basically, like, I got to find the wording to put it here. But I believe that, man, just take the blessing, take the favor, take this, because there have been many a time. I have so many stories of being burnt by flaky clients and things not working out. I'm going to accept this as a sevenfold blessing. I feel like God sees and he repays in his timing. Or he's like, I got you. I saw that happen. I saw how you handled it too. I got you. Maybe that's what's going on. How about, come to find out, last year, I'm not going to say our families are close. We're not best friends. However, they have a business and my husband has supported their business for years, still supports their business to this day, right? I have even supported their business for a time. I've done videos on my channel that shots out their business, trying to, just bring attention and help them in business for years. They reached out to me saying that they want to buy. They really weren't sure what to do, such and such. Took them out to see a house. They were just trying to figure it out. And granted, I could say, well, I should have been following up. I should have been doing more. I should have. I got a text out of the blue one day that says, apologizing. Natasha, I'm so sorry. We bought a new construction house. We didn't put you down as the agent. We're not sure why we didn't put you down as the agent. I just didn't know before you know it, such and such, and we went to close it. And I'm like, you got to be freaking kidding me. You got to be freaking kidding. Like, are you serious? Are you serious? And I have more than one of these stories. How about I posted an under contract for one of these houses, or I posted a photo and one of them commented and was like, that looks like our neighborhood. I'm like, wait, y'all bought in? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, oh, y'all bought in that neighborhood where I'm very familiar with the on-site agents and I've sold in that community before. Oh, y'all bought there. And I'm like, God, look at you. Look, did God see how I handled that previous one? Like, yeah, you got slighted. They slighted you because they slighted me. But God was like, I got you. Not only am I going to send you somebody else, I'm going to send you 2 on the same day. And they're going to buy right across the street from each other. And they're going to close within 30 days. And I'm not sharing this to brag. I promise you I'm not sharing this to brag, because I share this in my book. I worked for these big companies. American Express. I used to work overtime to make it make sense, right? I used to have to work overtime. That was Florida. Came to Georgia. I was a business manager for the University of Georgia. a business manager for the University of Georgia. Neither of these jobs did I ever make $40,000 a year. And I talk about that in the book. I did not even make $40,000 a year. I did not exceed $40,000 until I got into real estate. These two closings that I've had this month, I low-key almost made my full-time salary from both of these jobs with these two commissions. I think that needs a praise break. When I sit back and think about that, all I can do is share to encourage somebody, to remind myself, and to remember a full year's work I almost made with two closings in March. So granted, like I said, this doesn't happen often. Real estate is not easy. The stories that I'm sharing with you today, all of them are not like this. No, they are not. They are not. But I do have to share this. What I'm sharing with you today is the beautiful side, and I have to remember it. So is my tide turning? Is this, is the gate opening? Or are things changing? I don't know, but I'm just going to be grateful for the encouragement. I'm going to be grateful. I'm just happy that it's almost like, keep going, Tasha. Just keep going. That's what it feels like. Because like I said in the beginning, it felt like I'm doing more work than I'm seeing the fruit for. So this gives me some encouragement, like it's possible. Keep going. And I feel like I needed that because I was getting depleted. So I am grateful for that. And I'm going to continue to share and look back on the blessings and this feeling just so that I remember, and then I can hopefully encourage somebody else. And yeah, just remember, if you take away nothing else, things can change like this. Just continue to do the next right thing. You may not see it happening, but something is happening, that you can't see. The roots are growing. The roots are spreading. People are seeing you. They may not have reached out to you yet, but because you keep doing the work, we're just going to believe it is going to come together. And when it hits, it's going to hit. So I hope you got something out of this today. I am so grateful. And my mind is still blown. My mind is legit still blown. Like, and they're ideal clients. They're ideal clients. And when I tell you, the smoothest, easiest transactions. And I listened to a Joel Osteen message the other day, and it said, easy is coming. Will it always be easy? I don't expect it to be, but when it comes, I'm going to be grateful for it. So I'm going to sign out here because this was longer than I expected it to be. And yes, now 5:51. So I've been talking for a while. It's probably sped up with all the editing. Shout out to my editor, Zoe, or I may edit this one myself. I'm not sure, but check out my other channels. Again, check out the book, check out the podcast. If you can't catch a video, you can check it out on podcast. And I have work to go do, but I'm just glad I'm feeling better than I was feeling yesterday. All right, please share some of your wins with me. Share some encouragement that you have. Let's keep doing the next right thing. All right. Thank you for watching. Please go ahead and subscribe. Have a positive, peaceful, and productive day. Bye. I am loving this catch-all bag. It holds all the things. Probably not great for, posture and all, but today I taught a class and my lovely Deborah gave me a gift. I didn't know what was in the bag when I got home. I opened it, as you can see. It just tickled me. Do you see this? So if you attended any of my classes, I've latched on to this phrase. I have to give credit where credit is due. This is a picture that my husband requested for Christmas, and I just absolutely love what it says. Check out Canvas Cultures. They have a lot of dope artwork. And thank you to Deborah. Not only did she give me this shirt, she gave me this little token here. So sweet.